The IT band is located along the outside of the leg. It's not actually a muscle, it's just fascia, but several muscles tie into that fascia. Oftentimes when you have an issue with your IT band or your IT band needs to be foam rolled, you'll feel pain on the outside of the knee, sort of in this area. Sometimes it can show up in the hip, more of the attachment points. But in this foam rolling, we also hit the quadricep and the TFL. And those are important if you're having knee pain that feels like it's going right underneath of the patella. This particular foam rolling, because of the way we do it, could be helpful for that. So to foam roll this part, we lay the foam roller on the ground. You're gonna start and find your hip bone. So right there where that hip bone sticks out, we're gonna go just below that. You can lay on your side. So when you're here, if you're comfortable, you can stack both legs. This will intensify the foam rolling. If this is too much for you, and it often is for people, you would take your top leg and set it up like this, and that will just lift you up a little bit off of the muscle when you reach the tender points. This can be very painful. Most people have a lot of tightness here, but if you stick with this and just do it regularly, it will get better. So on this, we are gonna roll to the front and roll to the back. And if you find any tender spots, of course, you'll stop and rest on them for about 20 seconds. Then you just shift down the leg and again, roll to the front and roll to the back. The majority of the discomfort will happen right about mid-thigh. So if you come here, when you roll to the front here, if you're having knee pain, you will often have a lot of discomfort right here. Just try to relax onto it. You'll notice that you'll naturally kind of tighten your quadricep. Try to relax the quadricep muscle and just lay on the foam roller, allowing it to sink into the muscle. So you'll do this all the way down to the outside of the knee. You don't need to actually cross over the knee, just to the right above the kneecap. If it's extremely painful, one tactic that you can do is to come here and then just roll forward and back a few times first, just to kind of loosen it up, and then afterwards you can start the rolling. We call it rocking and rolling. So you'll roll and you'll rock, and you'll roll and you'll rock. A great stretch for the IT band when you finish foam rolling. There's a lot of good stretches for the IT band, but if we're gonna do one laying down, you would lay on your back with your legs up at 90 degrees. You're gonna drop them all the way over till they hit the ground, and then the top leg, just grab behind that knee, flex the foot, and kick the leg out this way, pushing through the heel. This is gonna give you a great stretch in the IT band. You can also feel this in the lateral hamstring. All that's good. And then I also like to stretch the quadricep after that. So to stretch the quadricep, you can just place one leg up. You're gonna squeeze your glute and push your hips forward like this. And then lift the chest and rotate towards that space, leaning back just slightly. You'll get a nice stretch through the hip flexor and quad there.